In summers, wet clothes dry up sooner as compared to winters. Do you know the reason behind it? In summer, the temperature of the surroundings is higher than normal days. As a result, the rate of evaporation of water is also high. Now, the question arises, what is evaporation? The process of a liquid changing into vapor at any temperature below its boiling point is called evaporation. Let's study how the process of evaporation takes place. We know that particles of matter are always in motion and are never at rest. In the case of a liquid, particles present at the surface have high kinetic energy. So, when the liquid is subjected to a particular temperature, some of its particles gain enough energy to break the forces of attraction between the particles and escape from the surface of the liquid in the form of vapor. The evaporation of a liquid depends mainly on the following factors: surface area, temperature, humidity, and wind speed. Let's understand these factors with the help of an activity. Take 20 milliliters of water in a beaker and another 20 milliliters of water in a bowl and keep them under the sun. You will notice that the water kept in a bowl will evaporate more rapidly. This is because more of its surface area is exposed to the sun. Hence, it is clear that with the increase in surface area, the rate of evaporation increases. Now, take 20 milliliters of water in 2 beakers separately. Keep one beaker under the sun and the other one in a comparatively darker place. What do you observe? You will observe that water kept under the sun evaporates more rapidly. Under the sunlight, the particles of water gain enough kinetic energy and change to the vapor state, which increases the rate of evaporation. Thus, the rate of evaporation can be increased on increasing the temperature. Repeat the same activity, but now compare the rate of evaporation by keeping one beaker in dry air and the other beaker in your room on a rainy day. You will observe that water kept in the beaker on a rainy day evaporates slowly. This is because of humidity. Do you know what humidity is? The amount of water vapor present in the air is termed as humidity. On a rainy day, the amount of water vapor in the air is high, which decreases the rate of evaporation, and water evaporates very slowly. Let us understand how wind speed affects the rate of evaporation through the same activity. For this, keep one beaker near the window and the other one in front of the fan. You will observe that water kept near the fan evaporates at a faster rate. This is because with the increase in the wind speed, the particles of water vapor move away with the wind, decreasing the amount of water vapor in the surroundings. Thus, the rate of evaporation increases with increasing wind speed. Do you know that evaporation causes cooling? Whenever a liquid evaporates, the particles of liquid absorb the latent heat of vaporization from the surroundings to regain the lost energy. This absorption of energy from the surroundings makes the surroundings cold. Let's understand this with the help of an example. If we pour some nail polish remover on our palm, it evaporates rapidly and our palm feels cold. This happens because the particles gain energy from our palm or surroundings and evaporate, causing the palm to feel cool. Moreover, you might have noticed that after a sunny day, people sprinkle water on their roofs or in open ground. This is because the latent heat of vaporization of water helps to cool the hot surface. Let's talk about some more examples where we can feel the effect of cooling caused by evaporation. Appearance of water droplets on the outer surface of a glass containing cold drinks is something we witness quite frequently. The air around the surface of glass contains water vapor in it. When this water vapor comes in contact with the cold surface of the glass, the vapors lose energy and get converted to the liquid state, which we see as water droplets. It is always advisable to wear cotton clothes in summer. Do you know why? In summer, we sweat more. Cotton, being a good water absorber, helps to absorb the sweat and introduces it to the air for evaporation. The evaporation of this sweat cools our body. Now, let's summarize what we have learned so far. Evaporation is the process by which water changes from liquid state to gaseous state. It is a surface phenomenon. The rate of evaporation depends on the surface area exposed to the atmosphere, temperature, humidity, and wind speed of the surroundings.